9th standard. This is English class. In the last class, I taught you the lesson I can't climb trees anymore. Now, I just recall the last class story. The author came to visit his grandmother's house where he lived. The house built with blocks of granite which was not changed. There was a new outhouse, there were fewer trees, but the present owner of the house was a colonel. He and his wife went to the club. The author met the daughter of colonel. The girl called the author to come inside of her house. The author told her that it was once his grandmother's house. The house was sold when the grandmother died. When they both were talking, she asked the author to come inside of her house. He decided to climb over the wall and slip down into a flower bed in the inside of common wall. He looked everywhere and remembered his childhood life, where his grandmother took rest and what are the sounds he heard in his childhood days. Everything he remembered. Now, I am going to start with new paragraph. The girl asked the author, "Do you want to climb it again? My parents won't mind." Author said her, I used to climb the jackfruit tree. Like that he said. So the girl asked author, "Do you want to climb it again? My parents won't mind." My parents won't say anything. If you like, you can climb the tree. Like that the girl said him. No, not after climbing the garden wall. Because after climbing the garden wall, the author got more tired. After that, he could not climb over anywhere. So he told like that. Let's just sit here for a few minutes and talk. Here we can sit few minutes and talk. I mentioned the jackfruit tree because it was my favorite place. Author said, the jackfruit tree, this is my favorite place. Like that he said. Do you see that thick branch stretching out over the roof? Do you see that thick branch stretching? Stretching means spreading out over the roof. The branch of jackfruit tree spreading out over the roof. Halfway along it, there is a small hollow. Hollow means hole, in which I used to keep some of my treasures. Author said the girl, in halfway along it, there is a small hollow. In the tree middle, there was a hole. There, I kept my treasures. Treasures means what? Valuable things. Like gold, silver, like that. This girl asked the author, what kind of treasures? Author replied, oh, nothing very valuable. Treasure means it should be valuable one. So she asked him, what kind of treasure? Author said, nothing very valuable. Marbles, I had one. Marbles means what? Do you know marbles? Marbles means the children's game that you play by rolling marbles along the ground trying to hit other marbles. That one, marbles. The marbles, I had one. How many marbles he had one? Everything he kept in the hollow of the jackfruit tree. A book I wasn't supposed to read. A book. He never likes to read the book. The book also he kept there. A few old coins I had collected. A few old coins that also he kept in the hole of the jackfruit tree. Things came and went. Things come and go. I was a bit of a crow, collecting bright things and putting them away. What are the bright things I am seeing? Everything I would collect and kept in the Hollow of the jackfruit tree. There was my grandfather's iron cross. Iron cross means what? Cross, that is, this is iron cross. This cross made of iron. The iron cross, that is my grandfather's iron cross. Well, not my grandfather's exactly. Actually, it is not my grandfather's because he was British. His grandfather was British man, and the iron cross was a German decoration awarded for bravery during the war, the First World War, when my grandfather fought in France. In the First World War, his grandfather fought very bravery in France in the First World War. For his bravery, he got the iron cross from German soldier. He got this iron cross from a German soldier in the First World War. For his bravery, German soldier gave him. Okay, he got it from a German soldier. Do you still have it? The girl asked him.